Hello everybody and welcome back. This is a follow-up video to the one released just over a week ago about the Accuphase Clone Preamp. Now I did say at the end of the video, for those of you that actually watched till the end, thank you very much if you did, and no comment to those that didn't. I did say that I was going to replace the main board with our own preamp. I've actually done that. Initially I was going to film it, but then I thought, well, all you'll see me doing is unscrewing it and drilling some holes in the bottom of the cabinet for the new footprint of our board and reconnecting it. So it wasn't really going to make a terribly exciting video. So I'm just going to show you what I've done and we'll take it from there. After this, I'm going to take you into the lounge again and basically repeat the same test that I did before about the noise. If you recall, there was a great deal of, it sounded like computer noise, which is basically, I guess, what it was. I found that with our board in there, there is absolutely no noise at all. And I'm going to prove it to you in a minute. And you also don't need any extra leads linking the chassis. I have no idea why it's like this, other than to say that maybe there could be a layout or earthing issue on the main board that, I don't know, you saw the results and you saw the way I cured it. But with our board on there, you don't need any extra wires or anything like that. It just works. Whether it's because Ron paid a great deal of attention to start earthing in our preamp, and maybe the layout on the clone board maybe just might not be as good. We're back in the lounge now and we're basically going to repeat the test I did on the previous video. First of all, a little piece of music, and then we're going to look at, or have a listen to, the noise, if any, that's coming from the loudspeaker. Right, we're going to turn the volume on to full now. Have a listen to the speaker. I'm actually going to go a little closer to the speaker, right opposite the HF and mid-range unit, simply because in the house at the moment we do have the air conditioning on, and it does make the noise you can hear now in the background. That's sensibly as close as I can get, and I think you will hear absolutely nothing, if that's even possible. I've gone right up as near to the mid-range unit as I can. It's almost touching, and as you can hear, zero whistle, squeaks or buzzes. I no longer have the crocodile clip and the wire leading to the DAC. There's the wire I was using. Completely unnecessary. I did comment on the last video that these knobs were just put on any old how and didn't look very good. Well, with an aid of a small Allen key, you can see now it looks a lot better. They're flush with the edge of the metalwork. You can see our board located in here, and just to give you some idea of scale, this is the original board that I've removed, and you can see our board is probably 50% of the size. The main thing I had to do in relocation is to drill 4 new holes. This is power in, is fed directly from the transformer exactly as it was before. I haven't had to do anything to that wire except relocate into the power supply sockets here. Again, the input is identical. The location is almost the same, and you just transfer the wires straight into the input, and that's taken from the Alps pot. This is the output, and it uses again the same cable that goes here and goes directly to the sockets on the output board. This very small wire here, which you can see if I zoom out a little bit, that goes to the switch, and it's what switches the LED on the front panel, and it needs a supply voltage which was available on the original board. And all I've done, I've taken that across and fed it to one of these filter caps, and it also, because the voltage there is slightly higher than the original on the board, it gives the LED on the front panel a little bit more brightness. But don't worry about it. Before it actually consumed a measly less than 1 milliamps. And because it's now got extra voltage here rather than the voltage which was supplied from the previous board, it now draws about 2 milliamps and is pleasantly brighter. But it doesn't light the whole room of the house, so don't have to worry about that. I also mentioned on the previous video that the transformer had loose laminations and things. In practice it isn't an issue, but what I'm going to do is get some flexible sealant, the sort of stuff that you get to seal the edge of your bath. And the reason for using that is it is flexible, and we don't actually want a solid lock there. The very fact that the sealant will give us a degree of movement and isolation, and I'm just going to put it round the edges here on both sides, simply to stop that movement and dampen any vibrations that the transformer could make. Final view of everything going wonderfully, and just a quick look on the scope. A bit boring, I know, but it's the usual 1 kilohertz square wave, looking very square. Just a quick word about the next video. We're actually going to look at, stand by, I hope you're sitting down, got a cup of tea. We're going to look at a valve preamp. Yes, you heard it right. I'm not delusional. A valve preamp. Thank you for watching. See you soon. Bye bye.